All right. Well, welcome to the team, Miss Jessica Vargas.
Thank you.
Definitely, definitely glad to have you on the team and really excited for you in your journey. So today is going to be more of like a onboarding, give you a game plan and exactly what to do to build your business. Okay. So let's start with, let me pull up my slides
Okay.
and we'll go through here. So this is the outline for what we're going to do today. We're going to, number one, identify your reason why and your commitment level to what we're doing. So that's number one. Uh, Number two, we're going to get you your first promotion out the way today. We want to knock out your first promotion. And number three, we want to set up a private business Zoom, like a grand opening for you in your business.
Okay.
We're going to get the top five people that you know, okay, or that you would talk to right away, that you can get on a Zoom right away in the next 24 to 48 hours. Just the top five people, okay? We want to get them on your first grand opening because we want to show them exactly what it is you're doing, helping them to either be a customer or a business partner. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So like I said, the first thing is identifying your reason why, and your commitment level. So, what's the reason you want to be successful? Why do you want to be successful?
Well, I I have to stop saying I realized whenever I was working, in oil and gas field,
Mhm.
it was great and all, and I had a career, and I thought I was doing the right thing, as far as the society level goes, and I just didn't feel right working 9 to 5 and having my my time utilized for other people.
Mhm.
And I always wanted, I'm always a person that wants multiple streams of income. I'm also a yoga instructor.
Nice.
I also do teachings on the side, and I also do other hustling jobs. And I saw myself in 15 I saw myself 15 years in the same business, and I thought, I don't want to be there anymore. I want to spend more time with my family.
Mhm.
Time is precious. We're not getting any younger, and so I just want that time freedom back, and I want to be able to escape from that corporate world to where I can work on my own time. I can be able to visit and be with my family as much as possible.
Right.
And that's another reason why is my family is more important to me than ever. My mom had a stroke, and it really put things in a lot. It really put everything into perspective.
Right.
Um,
Definitely.
After seeing, the conditions, and the company not allowing me to take off for a week, to be with my mom in ICU, not knowing if she was going to live or die. It just really did put a perspective in my mind. Like, I've got to do something else other than what I'm doing now, build generational wealth, change my whole outcome on working and being able to provide for them and help them out as because they've helped me out for so many years.
Perfect.
And that's my reason why. And my commitment level will be high is my commitment level is high is because I really want to make this business work.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. So we'll get into more of understanding, like, what we got to do to get there. Okay, I just wanted to know a little bit about you and what makes you need to be successful, because now that's what's going to help me. So now I'm going to make sure that I'm writing that down because I want to make sure I know what your why is and why you need to make this work. So now it becomes my why, to help you as the mentor, as your person who's helping you get started and get everything going and
Okay.
through the process, your support system. So Okay, perfect, perfect.
Okay.
So the first thing we need to do is do some setups. We do need to go to your IBO login. We need to log you in. We need to set up your online store. Okay. We need to
Okay.
do the name, and then we need to do an energy accreditation. And you need to just, if you could, just have like a face shot, so you can definitely. You're just gonna capture just your headshot, and that's it. Um, for that, and I'm gonna take a quiz with you. And also, the best resources that you can site that you can have is AC Encompass. So acencompass.com, you may want to, make note of that. That is the most important resource website for every service, for every training, for everything you need on every product. It is acencompass.com. And matter of fact, if you have any questions, I'm probably going to point you in that direction of acencompass.com. Okay. And also you can register yourself. We do have a website. So let me go to that really quickly. Let me stop sharing and I'm gonna go to you real quick. Let me pull it up. So this is the back office. We'll talk about that more. But like I said, AC Encompass, you can see it right here. You got, of course, I'm just going to briefly just show you. You got all this right here, information. You got a community of people that you can connect with if you need anything. We have compensation plan. We even have virtual backgrounds, business materials. We got surveys. It has all your marketing and everything. Your marketing tools, everything is on AC Encompass. Every product, about every information and flyers about every product. Okay. So again, very, very cool. Even updates on the products and promotions.
God.
So
Okay.
AC
That's
Encompass, okay? And
great.
like I said, Wealth Institute, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but this is our team. We're number one for the last 14 years. We've been number one in the whole entire company. All right. So what that means is we know what we're doing. We have a system in place, like a franchise model, where if you do this, it gives you predictable results. Does that make
Hmm.
sense?
Yes.
So basically here it's going to show the leaders for the rock star. But if what you want to do on this page, you can kind of browse later. Don't spend a lot of time here, but you can go down here, put in your email, your
Okay.
phone number, and you'll sign up for basically alerts when things are going on, that you can attend. Okay, so you'll get alerts. Does that make
Great. Yes, it
sense?
does.
Okay, perfect. So this, we've already done, like I said, your website. This is your website. We'll kind of play with that in a minute.
Okay.
So let's log into your back office real quick. Like I said, we're gonna log in right here. And wow, you're already an RVP. What a joy.
You
So
didn't know?
wow, that's amazing. So so right here, of course, this is how you can click to get to your ACN back office as well. They're fixing that to where it could be one login.
Mm.
You get reports about your team, reports on your services, and all of that.
Oh, okay.
And all of that, and you can track everything there. Now, like I said, we need to go to activate your personal storefront. So we'll just click right here, activate your personal storefront. We just need to go ahead and we need to edit, and we need to fill out right here
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead and not, put in a name. You can always change it, but let's name your website and all of that. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, uh,
Okay.
so let's get out of that. Okay, we name your website. Now we need to go right here and we need to do your Zoom accreditation. We need to click here and we'll do your energy quiz and upload everything. Okay. Does that make
Got it.
so
Yes.
I'll walk you through this. Okay. So we'll do this right now and answer the question. All right.
All
So
right.
so of course, like I said, going back to the slideshow, now that the quiz is done,
Mm-hmm.
can since that's already done and we've taken care of that, what we're going to do is, like I said, here's the game plan that we're going to set up based on, you told me about your mom and, why you wanted to be successful, right? And why you wanted that time freedom and everything, how much money would you like to earn? Okay. What monthly, what's your, what would get you to take this business seriously? Like what would get you to take this business seriously?
I would love to earn at least starting, $6,000 a month.
You would like to get to 6,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to be a plan that we need to get you to the regional director, which I'm going to show you what that means. That's the regional director plan.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Regional. So write that down. We call it RD, but regional director.
Okay.
So we're going to put you on the regional director fast plan.
So
Okay.
if I was to say, let's just say, I just want to make $500.
Yeah, so $500, that's not a regional director plan. That's more of a, you can do that with just getting services or,
Mm-hmm.
And we'll put you on a different plan.
Gotcha.
But right now, since you're saying 6, that's a regional director. We want to get you the regional director. Okay. And I'm going to show you a plan to get that. Okay. Now, the expectation on that, it does take a little bit of time. We could do it in your first month. We could do it in your first 3 months. We could do it in 5 months. Some people can take a year. Doesn't matter. Okay. It's just basically the same plan. If you follow it, you could get there a lot faster. Some people just take a little bit of time based on their commitment level, which is why I asked you your commitment level, which is the third bullet point you see right there. How many hours are you willing to dedicate to get you to that success, to get you to more time freedom, provide for your family? How many hours a week can you dedicate? I know you work, you have a lot of different jobs and stuff. So what's your commitment level on the hours?
I would say about 15 hours a week.
15 hours a week. Okay, perfect. All right.
So that would give me.
Now that includes like any kind of training or any, meetings that we do, like your grand opening, your private business Zoom, your grand opening. That's okay. That's going to include that trainings and stuff like that. That will include the 15 hours. So, but that's totally doable. I mean, that's a lot of hours we could put in to really grow this business. And in fact, you may not even need that much with the system that we have. It's an incredible system. Like I said, number one for the last 14 years. So again, we'll say 15 hours a week. Perfect.
Okay.
Let me write that down. All right, got it. Now, Jessica, I will never ask you for more than 15 hours. Okay, never. If that's what you're giving me, that's what we're gonna go by. I'm not gonna ask you to do more than that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So moving on, here's the first thing I want you to know. Since we're on the fast track to go regional director, you need to get promoted. The first thing you need to do is get promoted to executive team leader, ETL. Okay. Now this is a time sensitive thing. And, since you want to get this done and be a regional director, so you want to get promoted to executive team leader. Now, the first thing, and you can write this down, on your way to going executive team leader, the first thing you want to do is become customer qualified. Okay. That's the first thing. It's the only time sensitive thing in this entire business. You must do this in your first 30 days. Now, we're not going to wait 30 days. We want to get this done today, right? Like I said, we want to get you first promotion, because being customer qualified gets you your first check, and it helps you to be eligible to make money. You can't make any money. I want to emphasize this. You cannot make a single dime in this business unless you're customer qualified.
Gotcha.
Got it? Okay, so we got to get this done. This is the only time sensitive thing you have to do. Okay, we got to get this done ASAP. And of course, on your way to executive team leader, this is how you're going to get it done. So to be customer qualified, we need either 3 services that equal 7 points or 2 services that equal 12 points. Okay.
Okay.
Now, your customer sources, right? Here's your customer sources. You're going to have people who say no to you on your Zoom. Okay. Those are where you can get customers, people on your grand opening, right? The second one is people you do business with. So we're going to make a list of everybody, you're going to have a list of people you do business with. I'm going to give you a memory jogger. All right. So you can definitely have a memory jogger and kind of jog your memory on all the people and you do business with. Now, friends and family, we're going to use a approach called, favor, why, help, try. Very important that you use that approach with friends and family and getting customers. We're going to teach you that. Okay. But the main way is number 4. The main way you can get customer qualified today is yourself. Okay. Setting up your own services. Because, Jessica, it's your business. Think about it. It trains you to learn how to set up services if you do it yourself. So you're not kind of fumbling with other people, right? That you're trying to set up their services and you don't know how to do it because you didn't do it yourself. So it trains you. It gives you credibility because now you're using your own services. Like, if you opened up a McDonald's, right, you wouldn't wait for customers to come in before you buy the plates, the cups, all that stuff. You wouldn't wait for customers to come in to do that. You want to have it already done. So this will bring you credibility. They see that you use your own services and you get paid, right, on your own services. That just makes sense. If you're going to pay the bill anyway, why pay someone else? Pay yourself. So, and not to mention, Jessica, you also get tax advantages that now that you have a home-based business, a lot of these things you can write off. Your home security, right? It helps you with your insurance, actually lowers your premium, but also it gives you as a tax advantage as a demo. These things are things you can write off. Cell phone, energy, a portion of the energy bill, a portion of your house, of course, now that it's a home-based business. So keep that in mind. That's my recommendation, is to get your own services.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's the fastest way. Now, I'm not going to go into this too much because they do this in the training, but just know that,
Right.
there's a different ways that you can make money on just getting services. The key thing I want to outline is if you get 5 services that in 10 points, that equals $200.
And I get my IRA back.
Your ROI, you mean?
Did I say E?
Return on investment. Yeah. But IRAs are good too. You could invest in that. You know what I mean? But yes, 5 services with 10 points equals 200. Okay. Now you're probably asking, what's this point thing? How important is the point thing? I know you're saying points. So what is the points? Well, you can take a picture of this if you would like, but these are the points. This is why points are important. Because see, right now you're at 3%. Once you become customer qualified, you get paid 3% of the bill. But do you want 3% or do you want 20%?
Okay, I see. I would love the 20%. Yes.
Right. So the more points you get, Jessica, the better it is that it increase. Now, I want to emphasize something here. As you build up to the 20% or the 10% or the 17% or the 20%, right? As you build up to that, you're going to get customers. Now, when you get to 20%, let's just say you get to 20%, What ACN does is they backdate all those customers you got before, and they're going to increase that percentage to 20%.
Oh, wow.
I want to make sure you understand that.
Yes.
So they're not saying, well, now that you're at 20%, now all the customers you get after 20, now you're going to get 20%. No, they're going to backdate all the customers you got right now. So you want to make sure that you get all the customers you can right now, because they're going to increase as you increase your percentage anyway.
Okay.
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 They're going to backdate those customers. So, you know, this is going to make a difference. Why? Because here's the services. You can take a picture of it. Here's their points, their current points. I focus on the top 3 right here, which is ID theft, electricity, and gas and home security. But if you look at the points, you see how this could be help you make a decision, a business decision. So ID theft, right? 2 points for that. And it's a monthly for the monthly, 4 points for the quarterly, 8 points for the annual. You see what I mean?
What would you recommend?
So if I recommend it, me personally, because of the points, remember those points are important. And it's actually cheaper than the monthly. I would say the annual, or at least minimum the quarterly. Minimum.
I see.
And
okay.
A lot of people know that the annual is like, I mean, the annual, they give you 2 months free. It pays it all the way off, and you don't have a monthly bill every month coming out of your direct deposit or direct draft. Does that make sense? So a lot of people will pay it all the way off because they get, number one, the 8 points. They want more points. And number 2, they can write it off. Okay. And they're going to use the service anyway, instead of paying monthly and paying more, actually just doing monthly with less points. Right.
Right.
And then some people will get home security. Why? Because it's 8 points. And it's 8 points, and you can write it off and on your taxes. And you lower your insurance for having it. And you can do apartments. You don't have to own the home. You could do apartments, and you could just get a free quote. Yeah. And of course, electricity and natural gas, you want to get your electricity as well. So these are the main services. This is the different scenarios that people do. I mean, you could take a picture. We'll talk about that. But, you know, the main thing is you want to get customer qualified, because in your first 24 hours, which is today, we're about to do that right now. We want to get customer qualified, because what it's going to do is going to give you a story. It's going to create that story for you. So when we do invite people to your Zoom, what's going to happen? They're going to say, hey, did you get paid yet? And you're like, yeah, I already made money by being customer qualified. I just got a few services. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be part of your story.
Yes.
How awesome will it be if they get on your Zoom and they say, hey, have you made money? Yeah, I already made money. I made money in my first day. I made money in my first hour.
Right.
I made money in my first hour. I made 75, or I made 200, even $200 for 5 services. I made that in my first hour, $200 in your first hour. How awesome would that be if you get on the Zoom with all the people, with the top 5 that you know? And
creating my beliefs. That was the belief story. And yeah.
So then they'll believe you. They're like, oh, how can I do it? And they're just going to do the same thing you did. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So we got to get customer qualified and go executive team leader today. Okay. Or I'm sorry, go
CQ today.
CQ today, but we're going
then go to
executive team leader. That's the position we're going to.
Yep.
Okay? And all of this is designed for you to get to that 6,000. Okay. So we gotta do these things, in efficient time. Okay. I'm not gonna go over this, but remember, when you're getting your own services, these are things you want to remember. You can get free services. So remember that. So when you're getting your own services, remember, you can get free electricity, up to free for getting 12 accounts. Remember, one of your accounts is yours. So that
Right.
counts to your 12. So remember that when you're out there getting services, hey, go ahead and knock out your electricity today. Okay.
I never knew it counted. I never knew that you had to be as a energy customer.
Yeah, you don't have to be, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But you can just get 12, but yours can count.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
that's good.
Okay.
And this month they're giving away, I know this is old, but they're giving away $100 anyway. So
Yes.
you're making money for setting up your own service. They're going to give you $100. So that's
Wow.
another part of money that you can get, which is cool, right?
Yeah, and you can switch for free, so you end up getting $100.
Yeah.
In
On top
return.
of, that's money that's coming to you,
Exactly.
right?
Okay.
So, and remember, with the ID theft protection, the ID seal, which is an amazing product, you can check on myidseal.com real quick. We can do that, and we can check. And if you've been breached through Equifax, they had a big breach. You used to be able to file a claim, but now you can't. But now, you can check my ID seal. Hey, see if you've been breached. But hey, remember this: as you get ID seal, if you get 5, you get a direct deposit of the average of those 5 anyway, so you can have a free service. Does that make sense?
Yes. So what entails on that 5 services of five? Do they have to be like,
They can't be monthly.
annual?
Yeah, they can be monthly. They have to be quarterly
Can't be
or
monthly.
annual. Okay, so that's why it's important, and you have to be quarterly or annual.
Okay.
Okay, so
right.
That's why. Remember, we want quarterly or annual anyway. Why? Because more points.
More points, and you save more, money.
Exactly. Makes sense. You got it. So yeah, that's it for that. So let's go ahead and let's set up your services. All right. So we'll go to your website. Let's get you going.
All right.
All right. We're going to set up. First, we can do ID theft, and we can do energy. And if you would like to get a free Vivint quote, I have a gentleman that can get you on the line with that can hook you up with a free Vivint quote. And then we could be CQ today.
Oh, so you can get your own personal Vivint representative.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so, yeah, they can,
Okay. Well, definitely want to go for that annual to get the points, and going for that 5 for 5, and also, and of course, gas, and I don't have gas, of course, in Texas, but electricity.
Yep.
And we can also do internet.
Okay.
I can also do Vivint.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And even wireless, we'll talk more about that, but we can look but we'll do the easier ones right now. Identity theft is fast. Electricity is fast. Those are the easiest ones.
Okay.
And Vivint, we can just get on the line. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you so you can set it up. Okay. So you can go and you can know how to do it yourself. Okay. So I'll share my screen with you and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now that you're qualified, congratulations. You got your first promotion.
Woo!
All right. We got your first promotion out the way. You got paid today, right? You're going to get a direct deposit at and within the 7 days. So they're going to send you your direct deposit. Bam, you got paid. Congratulations. First promotion on your first day and your first hour. That's exciting, right?
Yes, very exciting.
So you're on the right track. We got to get to executive team leader. Okay. Now to get to executive team leader, here's what we need to do. We need to do a private business Zoom, right? We need to set it up, and we're going to set up the link right now. And, we're going to set it up, and then we're going to give you the time. You got to give me the time and the date. Now, remember, we want to do this in 24, 48 hours. So if you can tonight, let's do one tonight. If you want to do it tomorrow, let's do tomorrow, but let's do it as soon as possible. And remember, these are the top 5 people that you can get on get them to click a link and look at presentation really quick. 15-minute max presentation, okay?
Okay.
15 minutes. That's it. They can click on a link, evaluate it, okay?
Okay.
So what time and what day?
Since it's still early in the morning, or still early in the day, let's set up a time for 7:30 p.m. tonight.
7:30. All right, and perfect. Okay, 7:30 and okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Zoom link for that you can send them if they're willing to come. Okay.
Okay.
Now 90% of your approach is what to say. Okay, 90%. So remember that 90% is what you say to get them on. And we're going to do some role playing. But remember, as you build a team, this is what happens. This is why you want to build a team. Because you yourself getting 22 services, that's pretty good, right? But as you can see, your best friend, who's a good friend of yours?
I would say Alvin.
Alvin, okay. So let's just say Alvin comes in, he gets 7. Who's another of the top 5?
And I would say Yvonne.
Okay. Yvonne comes in, she gets 11. Who's the next? Who's another?
Who would want to be? I would say a friend of mine named Jade.
Jade. Okay, perfect. So Jade, we got Jade. Jade gets in, bam, he gets 5. Now, as they know people, look at what happens. Other people are getting services. Now, does it make sense for you to get paid on 22 services by yourself, or would you like to get paid on 14 business partners that equal 153 customers instead of just 22? Which one makes more sense?
It makes more sense to get the most customers. It would be great if I can get those all by myself, but that would be a lot of time and a lot of time on my end and too much work. So I would rather help others build a team as well as, get my customer points up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, see, that makes sense. So that's why we build a team. And that's why we're starting with your grand opening.
Nice.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And not to mention there's bonuses that are on the table when you, yeah. So, okay. So here's the script. Give me a second.
Is it 11 o'clock already?
Yep, it's 11 o'clock, but that's okay. That's okay. We just put it in the group. But anyway, so here we are. This is the script, okay?
Okay.
You can take a picture of this. I highly recommend you learn it to the T, but we're gonna role play back and forth, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with me inviting you. You're a friend of mine. So I'm calling you up. Hey, Jessica, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
Oh man, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. How's everything going for you? How you doing?
Things are okay. It's a little bit down with the pandemic, but making it.
Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it's crazy right now. It's so much going on. But hey, listen, Jessica. I only got a minute. I apologize, but I'm about to run into another meeting. I only got a minute. Listen, I want your opinion on something, Jessica. It's business, and I trust you because we've been good friends for a while. And I trust you. So, would you be open to evaluating a way to make money from home or online? Would you be open to that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Most definitely. Especially online.
Okay, yeah, obviously during this time, right? It's crazy, due to the economy, I had to start looking, right? And what's going on in the world right now, I had to start looking. Listen, Jessica, are you familiar with Zoom? Are you familiar with?
Yes, very familiar with Zoom.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So listen, I met an individual, Jessica.
Uh-huh.
He's having massive success during this time. His name is Jonathan. Okay, he's having massive success right now. He's a financial coach. He's expanding an essential services business, and he's going to be sharing what he's been doing since the pandemic. He's been having a massive success. I mean, despite what's going on, okay? And he's an incredible individual and helping a lot of people, okay? He's going to be sharing on a Zoom tonight at 7:30. And it's going to be 10, 15 minutes, okay? 10, 15,
Oh, okay.
that's it, okay? Now, is that okay? Is that cool? 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah,
7:30?
15 minutes. Yeah, that's plenty of time. That'll work perfectly for me. I'll
Okay.
be available at 7:30.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do, Jessica, is I'm going to send you a link. Okay, I need you to get on, please. Evaluate it with me. And hey, it may or may not be for you, Jessica. It may not. But look, I would appreciate you taking 15 minutes to evaluate it with me and meet this great individual that I met. I mean, like I said, he's seen so much success that I had to know what he's got going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna shoot you the link. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remind you,
Okay.
about 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna remind you before, and you may get a call. Okay, you may get a call from like him or somebody from his office. They may text you or call you just to confirm with you and introduce themselves. Okay,
Okay.
is that okay?
Yes, that
Okay.
sounds fine.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, okay, perfect. Well, again, I gotta go, but hey, I look forward to definitely seeing you and thank you again for evaluating it with me. I really appreciate it.
Okay. You're
All right,
welcome, sir. I'll see you later.
all right, okay,
Okay,
perfect.
thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
So that's how I would invite. Now we would role play me
Okay.
back and forth. We can do it a couple of times to where you
Okay.
feel comfortable and you can read it and everything else. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. So the thing is, with that, let me do this. If they do have questions, here's what I would say. You want to be new, Jessica. So whatever question they ask, because what are the questions that they ask?
What is it?
Yeah, that's the main question. Well, what is it about? What is it? What you want to say? Great question. That's why the gentleman that's why the gentleman that I told you about, he's going to explain all the information and what he's doing to see financial success during this time, right? At 7:30. And obviously, what I do know, it's an essential business, and we know how key essential is. If it's essential, I want to know about it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so things that are essential are key. So listen, I just want you to meet this individual
Okay.
because he's seeing a lot of success. He's helping a lot of people, and I don't know about you, but hey, I just want to hear from him because if he's doing it and he's seeing success, he's helping people, and he's well known for what he does and his accomplishments. I'm all ears during this time.
Okay. So talk about the person, not the thing. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, in that, you didn't hear me say anything about the company name, ACN. You didn't hear me say anything about all the services and AT&T's, Direct TVs, and the dishes and the ID theft protection and
And
all
how
that.
you get paid and
Yeah,
yeah.
you didn't hear any of that. You didn't hear the price, right? You didn't hear any of that. That's the stuff that you don't need to talk about because you don't want to get all the questions.
Right.
You don't want to be the person because now they're going to 20 question you. They're going to ask you all the questions. Now you're the expert.
Right.
So you're good at talking about the person. that they're going to meet. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
If you can get that down, you will be a regional director.
Got it. Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we're going to do it. I'm going to send you this link for 7:30
Okay.
tonight, your grand opening. Let's make the calls to them, to your top 5. Let's get your top 5 on there.
Okay.
Let's try to get them. Listen, if they all can't show up, that's okay. We can set another meeting. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather set up another meeting right away.
Yeah. So we'll set up another meeting, but for right now, let's get as many people, at least try to get 3 to 5 people on tonight at 7:30.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, again, I'm really, really excited. I'm excited for you. I'm really, really, man, this is going to be an incredible ride.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
I am very excited. Yes.
So another thing is, we do have customer approaches. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
But we do have training. So.
Oh, great.
There is a training at 6 o'clock. So, for your first training, can you jump on that? That way you'll, get a little bit acclimated on the system and everything. Okay. So that's 6 o'clock. And the next thing I want you to remind yourself is, remember, we're going executive team leader, ETL, right? So executive team leader.
Right.
So there's a leadership class that you're gonna learn everything from the #1 senior vice president of our company, #1 and #2. You're gonna learn everything you need to know to become a regional director, which is where we gotta get to get to $6,000. Does that make sense? To get you
yes.
the amount.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the executive team leader class is on Friday nights, which is 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We got to get you an executive team leader to get you to that class, so you can get trained to be a leader in this business. Okay. So let's get you to that class. That's why we're doing the meeting tonight, to help you get some business partners started, help you get some customers, and get you going.
Nice. So this is with the whole entire Rockstar industry.
Yeah, the whole Rockstar team, #1
Nice.
SVP, #2 SVP, they're training you from Rockstar, again, on the system and how to make this work on a part-time, spare time basis.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
All right. Well, again, I'm here for you. I'm here to serve and help you build this business. So, hey, let's take this thing to the next level. If you need anything, please do not hesitate. Text, call, wear my phone out.
Okay.
Hey, just if you need anything, just don't try to do it. Don't try to do this business on your own. Have fun, right? Have fun.
Yes.
Have fun. You make some mistakes, but hey, anything you need, just I'm a text or call away. Just let me know if you need something or you have some questions. Okay.
Great for this. I love the support. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so no problem. So welcome to the team. I'm excited for you. Congratulations on your first promotion. And again, that's just the first one. We're going to get to executive team leader, get you that next promotion, and so on and so forth. So I'm excited for you.
Great. All right. I'm excited too. Thank you so much.
All right. No problem.
All right. Okay.